Hey, welcome back to more Mario 64. We can go to the basement now. I don't think we can get to... we don't get the booze yet. Let's go to a few of the basement levels. Yeah, no, the boo's not here yet. Oh, I keep hitting Z. This isn't Zelda. Although this is the same game engine as Zelda. You'll notice that everything moves really quickly and like... there's not a lot of the N64 Fog in this. How many stars do we need for this? I always forget. It's like 30, isn't it? Yeah, 30. Okay. So, and you'll notice that they did a lot of tricks. They managed to hide the N64 Fog really well. But, and I actually talked about this in our Mega Man 2 Let's Play with Retro Kaiser, is that I've actually been playing a lot of Castlevania 64. And in that, you can really see the N64 Fog. It's really, really bad. But really, I've been kind of enjoying that game. Like, yes, it has a lot of problems, but actually, when you get down to it, it's not like too bad. You know what? Is this? Should I? Should we go red log rolling? Is the star there? I think it is. It is. You know what, this is a really hard star, but I'm gonna try to... well, okay, good start, Hanu. I hate the police, yeah. Serves you right, you bastard. Okay, hey, okay, nope, okay. Now I gotta get those coins. Ugh. Whoop. Alright. And, oh, that's where I wanted to go. There we go. Yeah. I never got to play the Castlevania 64 on an actual N64, but I'm playing it with Xbox 360 controller, and it's actually like, you know, the controls aren't bad when it's just you traversing and fighting monsters. The camera is a little shaky, I will have to say. It's not great. But the thing is just the platforming is horrendous in that game, and I think it's just because the imprecision, the combination of like how imprecise the controls are, plus, you know, the camera not being so good. But actually, and I completely forgot to, I'm still using the actual N64 controller. I was talking in the previous episode that I was gonna have, you know, switch over to using the third-party controller. But whatever. Hey, it's no biggie. Hey! Should I do the bird's claw? I hate the fact that it's the bird's claw as the first one. You know, because obviously, I just want to go into the pyramid. So fuck that mess, I'm going into the pyramid. Boing! Yeah. I remember a weird thing, like I've shown the newsletter that I used to get when I was part of the European Club Nintendo, or maybe it was just the Nordic Club Nintendo, I don't know. But we had the N64 newsletter. Whoa! Whoa. I always forget, like, how far does it come. And that dark quicksand, by the way, is insta-death. Whoa, okay. But I remember how in the newsletter, when they did the feature for Castlevania 64, which is actually just called Castlevania, confusingly enough, because, of course, it's... like, that's a weird thing with Konami. Like, so many Castlevania games are called just Castlevania with nothing to distinguish the title. And especially in Europe, they always do it for those. They used to do it for those games. Now, of course, there's really, you know, Konami's not really doing much these days, so it's not as big of an issue anymore. Or should I try to get that? No, I want to go into the pyramid. The pyramid is so cool. I like being in here. I'll just get the one that's at the very, very top. But yeah, in the newsletter, they actually said that you were playing as Simon Belmont, which is of course not true because you know, the character you're playing as is actually, whoa, Reinhard Schneider. So he's a Belmont. So it's one of those Belmonts who's not a Belmont. So he's an heir of the Vampire Killer Whip, but he's not a Belmont as such. And I like the cutscenes of that. I think they're really, really cute and charming, and I even like the character designs. Okay, this is weird. I have to... Oh yeah, I have to... Oh yeah! I have to hold the A button. But I thought this was really cool. The sad thing is, like, I don't have the box for this game because it did come in as a pack-in, but I do have the manual for it. And the manual had all those, like, early renders of early 3D Mario renders, or promotional renders. And weird how I never questioned, like, how Mario didn't look like that, but of course it's because they used completely different rendering technology. I was wondering if I was supposed to do that. Maybe I didn't pay attention. This heart thing is kind of weird, like how you can just recharge your health. Well, I have full health right now. But I also think, like, the coins, the fact that you can get health from coins was kind of an interesting thing. Oh yeah, that's the thing I was about to talk about. So you might notice that you don't see a lot of enemies in this game. You do see some, but you don't see a lot. It's not like in, like, Super Mario World where you could have, like, a whole army of Koopas. And I think that was a combination... It's the thing you notice in a lot of these early 3D platformers, is that there usually aren't, like, that many enemies around it. Part of it was probably, like, a technological limitation, like, you know, just the fact that the more 3D items you have on screen, and because these early systems didn't have a lot of performance power, although the N64 was a real beast compared to something like the PlayStation, you know. So there was that. Then there was probably also, like, people just weren't used to, like, programming in 3D, so programming, like, AI for the enemies was a lot more challenging, or at least, like, it hadn't been done as much. I wonder when the rabbit's gonna show up, actually. Oh, hey, I might... Okay, we can get 2 caps now. We can get the wing cap and... let's go get the wing cap and the... oh, let's get the invisibility cap, because I just remember that you can get it here. We haven't still gone to the Hazy Maze Cave. But we will, eventually. So, you know, programming AI, but also the fact that you just couldn't, from a practicality point of view, couldn't have too many enemies on screen in 3D games, especially in early 3D games, was like a big reason why in a lot of these games you often just see the obstacles that are in your way. Like, you know, even in a 2D game, of course, because you know, it's AI programmed enemies that are strategically placed, so they are technically speaking, they are still, like, technically speaking, obstacles. But they're not like obstacles in the, I was thinking about, like, getting, should I maybe get the red coins, but nah, forget about it. I'll just get the caps. The cap for this, the cap for the other one. I can get the iron cap is in the, or metal cap is in the Hazy Maze Cave, but not sure yet, like, how can I, get that, so, like, here, you see there's really no enemies in this except the fire guys, and mostly it's just this. So the obstacles were more informed by, like, or the obstacles were really the thing preventing you from progressing in these 3D games most of the time. And it was simply because, you know, you spend so much time rendering, like, the environments, you know, and because you couldn't really, just from a practicality point of view, have too many enemies on screen anyway. That was probably the reason. So a combination of those two. And it's weird because you notice it in, like, games that aren't really 3D but kind of are. Well, are like Sonic 3D. That's one weird thing that I've always noticed about Sonic 3D, like how there aren't actually that many enemies. Well, partly because you're having to destroy them to free the, you know, the flickies. But even in that, like, most of the things that are preventing you from progressing are not the enemies per se, but the obstacles. It's kind of weird. So that caused a bit of a paradigm shift, and also because 3D games just kept getting more evolved. You know, eventually, you know, these platformers kind of lost the prominence that they once had. Yeah. Which I'm always kind of, you know, a little bit better about, because I do like 3D platformers, don't get me wrong, but the things that they started doing with 3D platformers, and, you know, Nintendo and Rare are partly blamed for this, is that they all became like big collectathons. There wasn't really much in the way of an actual game in them anymore. It was more about like just collecting stuff. Which is why I like something like Conker's Bad Fur Day, which kind of like just gives that whole part of the platforming experience the middle finger, and just decides that it's going to tell a story. And it doesn't matter like if the story is a bit, you know, trivial or silly. You know, we'll just do it. We'll just do an actual story for once. Hey, is the Toad here yet? Not yet, but eventually there will be a Toad there, and he will give me a star, definitely. Toad's a great guy like that. Oh man, this level used to freak the fuck out of me because of the poison gas chambers. There's a lot of easy stars I could get here. Whoa! Oh, whoa! Wowie wow! Oh, wowie wow! I done goofed. Oh. Oh man! Oh boy! Jesus Christ! Oh man! I love these boulders. They remind me of like ice cream, of ice cream balls that have like the chocolate bits in them. What am I, midnight? So here's another easy star. But yeah, let's go get the Loch Ness monster, or what's his name? Watch out for boulders, I think, or something. Is this? Yeah, watch out for rolling rocks. I do think we have to get the middle cap. First time we've gone back into the level straight away. Oh, I have a real knack for getting like the very final star of the level. Oh yeah. What? Wow, my timing is like really bad on those. Gotta let the Z do its thing before I mess up. Oh. Oh man, I'm just really doing this part badly. Okay, well, I made it. It's all good. Ouch. Alright. I can never remember. Oh wait, yeah, it is here. It is here. Ah man, should I get the middle cap then? It would be a nice thing to get all the caps in the same episode. Yeah, it's weird, like, this is kind of like the end of so many, like, classic game series. Like, you know, it was technically on the PlayStation, but like Mega Man 64, which I have played and I do love, and I'm even like considering maybe I should do like a Let's Play of that as well at some point. Maybe. I'll just get the star because it's closer. I keep doing that. I keep thinking I'm playing Zelda. Okay, come on. I hate that you have to butt smash him. I don't think that's cool. Let's go, baby. You can do it. You can do it! I think we have to go beat the big bully. I feel bad for not doing that. Oh, okay. There's Toad. I'll get another easy star. Like, getting the stars in this part isn't really hard. Come on, give me that star. Yes. Oh, this is a funny thing you can do here. At least I always thought it was funny that when you do this, like, yeah, you see the star follows you with its gaze. That's kind of funny to me. Let's go do one more desert level star, and then I'll check if I can. I can never remember when the boos show up. I'll either do the big towns of the Big Bird, or I'll. Is it really the Big Bird? It is. It is Big Bird. What is this? Sesame Street? Yeah. No. I never watched Sesame Street growing up, by the way. Sesame Street was not a thing in Finland when I was growing up. And neither was the Muppets, really. Like, I remember watching Muppet Babies. So, I have a lot of, like, positive memories about Muppet Babies. I've probably talked about it before, that one of my favorite Muppet Babies episodes was the video game one, because... yeah, because that introduced me to Donkey Kong, which is another favorite game of mine. It introduced me to Donkey Kong long before I ever actually played Donkey Kong. What am I doing? I should have gotten the wing cap. Ah, sorry, yeah. You might have noticed that I'm kind of on autopilot playing this a little bit. Oh, Jesus. Don't come here. Yeah. There was a wing cap there, but it's really hard to fly to that star from this angle. So, and this is really, really hard too, because whoop. I do like that they brought the Shy Guys back in this. They were kind of brought back already in Yoshi's Island, but I don't really count Yoshi's Island as an actual Mario game. I'm tiptoeing now. Yeah. I know some people might feel weirded out by that, but I honestly just kind of consider the Yoshi series its own thing. Which it sort of is. And I don't mind that. We've Let's Played Yoshi's Story with Minna and Yoshi's Island with Minna on my main channel. But now the Let's Plays are on this channel, the second channel, the channel you're watching this on. Okay, I gotta check now if the boos come. Maybe they do. Maybe I gotta get 15 stars before they show up. No, they showed up. Okay, we can do the first. We can do the first boo level. I think the boo level is like similar to the Thwomp's Fortress one, that you have to do this in order, or at least you have to get this first star. I always thought those trees looked really, really weird, and not just because they're 2D sprites. Yeah, lots of like game series took a kind of a dirt nap after the N64. Like, I recently just played Excite Bike 64, and yes, there was the Excite Truck for Wii, which I actually do love, and it's one of my favorite Wii games. But yeah, but we didn't see a lot of like games in the Excite series. Man, I really wish they would bring back the Excite series. I really like I even like the original Excite Bike on the NES. It is kind of a it's not a great game, but I like it. I like playing it. Wave Race at least like still had like, you know, one more game on GameCube. Maybe I should play that one of these days. I haven't played the original. Oh wait, I can use this to get the ones that are over here. Yes, I got both of them. Oh geez, I really hope I don't run out of this, because... Oh! That was it. That was it. Okay, time to fight the big boo now. Oh, here's the scary piano. Don't want none of your nonsense. One thing I gotta be careful with this boss fight that I don't accidentally go into one of the doors. Oh, that was close. Oh, I gotta get to the center quickly so I can take a ride on this. Here we go. Aha! Nice. Excelente. And I think we'll end it there, and I'll get the other controller for the next episode. So see you then. Bye!